going on, YouTube? Your boy Sam from Team Zamrex here, and today, guys, I'm coming at you with a very epic Yu-Gi-Oh! Live duel commentary for you guys today. It's going to be Jesse Khan versus Isaiah Joseph at the finals of the Toronto Regionals 2019. And today, I'm with one of my best friends, Yassine. Yassine, how you doing today, brother?
Yo, what's up, Sam? How are you doing?
I'm doing so well, man. Jesse piloting Salamangreats versus Isaiah Joseph piloting Sky Strikers. So, Yassine, what do you think about this matchup right now?
Well, first of all, we can already see a Nibiru in Jesse's main deck, which is going to hurt him a lot on game one. I don't think he's going to have it easy. However, we can see an engage in Isaiah's hand, so I think this is going to be a pretty one-sided game, but Jesse is a good player. You know, it's going to take more than that just to defeat him, so it's probably going to be a really great game.
And starting off, he goes with Silent Mining, discards the Rage to add Spinny to his hand. He's going to lick away into Balinks, and he has his Gazelle in hand for sure.
Not only that, but he has a double trap setup because the Gazelle will be able to send the Roar, and the Roar actually has an effect where it can reset itself to the field. Oh, he's getting
impermed on the Gazelle, so he's going to be unable to set up the double trap like you were mentioning earlier, but that's still okay. He still has, you know, Gastalio access right here, which will give him access to Jaguar directly from the deck. So it's a pretty strong opening for Jesse. And I don't know if you noticed, Yassine, but Isaiah actually won the dice roll. He won the die roll, but he chose Jesse to go first.
I actually didn't realize that, but does that mean that Isaiah's playing the Mystic Mine version, or is he playing the going first? Okay, yeah, yeah, no, he can't be playing. There can only be one and summit limit. So he's probably playing the Mystic Mine or just a lot of hand shot.
Jesse's gonna go, you know, Sanctuary, relink into the second Sunlight Wolf, activate Sunlight Wolf's effect to try to retrieve the trap card. Another imperm!
Oh my god.
Yassine, this is going crazy.
No trap for him, so I don't think he's going to be able to end on a single interruption. I think he will be able to retrieve the Gazelle there.
That's all that matters, you know, as long as you get access to Gazelle every single turn as a Salamangreat player, you know, always replenishing your resources, you're doing something correct, right? So Jesse's just trying to at least play through those two hand traps and try to get Gazelle to his hand as quickly as possible. So there you go. Sunlight Wolf Bailing set up right now. Set one back row, and Jesse's gonna pass.
You don't see decks that get infinite twice and still end on like this amount of like resources. Like he has a Spinny, a Jaguar in his grave. He already has the Gazelle back in his hand. That's a lot. And oh my god, the engage.
Yeah, the Mystic Mind also engage is ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
So Isaiah is playing Going Second Striker. He's gonna go activate engage, get multi-row directly from his deck to hand, and as basically as long as Mystic Mind is on the field, you know, Isaiah's gonna be able to actually draw multiple cards if he just, you know, choose to pass and things like that, right? So Mystic Mind is current situation right now. There's no rage access that Jesse has, so Mystic Mind is gonna stun Jesse for quite a bit, as it looks like. You know, Isaiah just passed his turn to Jesse, so there you go.
Yeah, of course, that's the correct play. Yeah, you even if you have engaged, you don't go into Ray. That just would accomplish absolutely nothing.
Right.
The point of Mystic Mine in the deck is just to stall until you have an extremely powerful hand, so you can explode in one shot.
Right, and then now Jesse's just gonna pass. Isaiah draws, pass. Jesse's gonna draw as well for his turn. Jesse passes back to Isaiah.
A lot of fun for everyone.
Yeah, man. Honestly, Mystic Mine actually is slowly to, you know, gain resurgence back into the meta, which is really cool. Like, you know,
I honestly feel like Nibiru kind of took its place, though. I don't know. We can see both perspective, honestly. Right. We can see the one that main decks Mystic Mine and Jesse who main decks Nibiru. And obviously, in this situation, Mystic Mine is the strongest card because Nibiru doesn't affect Isaiah in the slightest. And now we can see that he decided to shut it off. So maybe he's just gonna go for a push now.
No, Isaiah's just gonna go Area 0, target the new set, reveal 3.
Ooh,
Widow Anchor, Foolish, and also Rhoda. Gets the anchor to his hand, which is really nice. Puts the 2 back into the deck. He sends the Eco Booster to the graveyard.
Oh, that card is pointless in this matchup anyways.
Oh, now he's gonna
my god.
Slap another Mystic Mind. That way that Jesse can, you know, can't play basically.
Jesse, turn 1 discarded the Rage with Silent Mining, so that's 1 less Rage. I don't know how many copies he plays, but depending on depending on his deck building, maybe he's just not going to be able to out it easily. So yeah. I don't know. I don't think he's gonna try to deck him out. That wouldn't make any sense.
Right.
But maybe he's just going to try to go for a huge push.
Right.
Eventually.
Right. So obviously we know that Isaiah has the engage because he reset it last turn off the multi-roll. It's gonna make him had a card directly from his deck to hand. You know, at this point, he can search an afterburner. He can search, you know, what's it called? You see, what's the one that removes
Jamming Waves, right?
Jamming Waves. Yeah, I keep mixing that name up. Jamming Waves. So he's gonna add Jamming Waves, and he's also gonna get to draw one card as well, which is nice. So
I am a big fan of Shark Cannon in this matchup because
Jaguar.
it does a lot. Not only Jaguar, but you can also bring back. You can actually bring back the Sunlight Wolf to the zone that is going to point to the extra monster zone.
Right.
So when they summon something, you can put back the Kagari from your graveyard to your extra deck.
Isaiah's gonna go Jamming Waves to pop the new set. New set happens to be the Circle. Jesse's obviously going to change the Circle to add the Foxy. And then obviously since he has 3 spell cards in the graveyard, he's going to be able to pop a monster on the field as well. So he destroys the Sunlight Wolf, right? So Jesse's hand, Gazelle, Phantasme. He also has Nibiru,
a lot of
Foxy.
dead cards.
A lot of dead cards.
Yeah.
Because of that, Mystic Mine is still face up on the field, right? Looking on Isaiah's hand, he looks like he has a pretty good setup to just stun Jesse for now. Right.
By the way, what Jesse just did is absolutely perfect under Mystic Mine.
How come?
Because Sky Striker cannot OTK through face down monsters. That is basically the best win condition again. Well, I mean, the best way to stay alive. Because the best they can do is Shark Cannon and Widow Anchor all of your monsters. However, this is the one way to play around face down monsters, so that's exactly what he's gonna do. He just lost an enemy controller, a really interesting card again.
Yes, Jesse has playing a lot of hot tags in his deck. We see enemy controller. We also see Nibiru in the main deck. And Jesse actually, I asked him for the deck profile, you know, as the regional started, and he kind of wanted to keep his list secret. So we actually get to see some of the cards that he's actually playing in his main deck in this video, which is really cool, right? So Isaiah's gonna go off with Engage. Yeah, so Isaiah's gonna push right now. He activate multi-row to send the Mine, activate Engage.
He's just gonna go for a control.
Yeah,
but he's letting the door open to Jesse to make a comeback. But if he makes enough negates, then there won't be a comeback for Jesse.
Jesse took 1,000 from the Bailings and also 1,500 from the Hayate as well. Putting Jesse at 5,500. Hagari is gonna be summoned. Jesse's gonna chain Phantasme. Nice. Phantasme is really good against strikers. Really, really good.
Yeah, and he's summoning it now to play around the Widow Anchor because, you know, it was just gonna get stolen. And also he's trying to figure out which zone. Actually, that could matter.
Okay, so you draw double Silent Mining. He's gonna put 1 Silent Mining back. And what's really interesting is that Jesse still decided to keep Nibiru in his hand, which is kind of, I don't think it works well in this matchup, you know. So
it's just gonna get discarded by Silent Mining, right?
Yeah,
it's not really relevant.
Right. That is true.
But to be fair, that is a huge momentum shift.
So
actually,
Widow Anchor right now on Phantasme.
Yeah, the Phantasme cannot negate this. He multi-rolled the Mystic Mine earlier on the turn.
Correct. So multi-roll is at 3 now because he activated 3 spells this turn.
Oh, this is going to be really dangerous.
Yeah,
now I think he's using the field spell, Excavate Engage.
Oh, Array.
Oh, no, okay, that's good enough.
Okay. Sending that Phantasme. Honestly, that Area 0 was just for free. You know what I mean? It was so good.
Yeah, exactly. But, I mean, at the same time, it almost kind of looks like a kind of waste of a Widow Anchor, but not really because he has multi-roll.
Yes.
So that Phantasme kind of almost looked like it didn't really do much. It wasn't productive. But now what does he have in his hand? He has Falco. He can recycle the Rage, maybe pop multi-roll.
Right. And also in the end phase, Isaiah's going to be able to set 3 cards. Looks like he's setting Ego Booster, Afterburner, and also the Widow Anchor. And we don't know his one set that he has right now, right? Yeah, it's definitely unknown to us. So he's gonna set 4 back row with the Shizuku. Looks like a pretty solid setup on Isaiah's
and
end.
Purge the Widow Anchor. Okay. So
Nice.
what he? Wait, I wasn't really following. Like what happened with the engages? He doesn't want to search engage. He already has one engraved. I don't think so because he just would have reset it with multi-roll. Maybe I'm missing something. I know he has engage in his hand. He has an engage, at least one in the banished.
Yes, because of that multi-roll resetted it. And Jesse's in a normal summon Buffalo, and obviously we know Isaiah has the Widow Anchor, right? So is he gonna activate it?
Yeah, you have to steal it.
You have to steal it, yeah. Because if you don't steal it, then Jesse's gonna be able to draw 2 free cards. So
Not only that, but also you, like I said earlier, you just let all the Salamangreats be special summoned for absolutely free.
The correct play was definitely to steal the Buffalo. We know Jesse has the Spinny in the graveyard as well. Jesse has tons of resources that he can use to actually try to make a comeback right now. And
Foxy! Oh my
Foxy,
god!
yeah, Foxy was in the graveyard, so.
Oh, this game is not even close to over. Actually, wow.
Yeah, so like and also at the same time having that Buffalo on the field locks Isaiah from using any of his back row as well, right? So, damn.
Yes.
And you see, you know what the crazy thing is? So if Jesse is actually able to establish his board, he can kill the Buffalo, and he can discard one to draw two.
Oh, it doesn't have to be on your field.
No,
oh
it doesn't,
God.
bro. That's the crazy thing. So,
Oh, that's actually hilarious.
like that was absolutely free.
He can almost like OTK if he plays the Fusion of Fire now, because his opponent has like nothing, literally.
To be honest, I don't think Jesse plays Fusion of Fire. I think
no, it wouldn't make
no,
sense.
It wouldn't make sense.
So
he's going with Gazelle in his hand. Obviously, that Gazelle stayed in his hand ever since turn 1, right? So ever since that turn, there was like 5, 6, 7 turns where like they were just like pass. So you know what I mean? So that Gazelle is finally coming up, man. Seeing the light of day.
So yeah, moral of the story: Widow Anchor steal your opponent's normal summon is never enough.
Yeah, exactly.
All you have to do is use Foxy.
Right, exactly. Because at the end of the day, like if you're able to pass with Mystic Mind, like keep passing your turns to your opponent is bound to have many resources in their hand, right? So sometimes stealing normal summon can actually win you games, but most times if the graveyard and the hand is already established, then it wouldn't be too great.
That's for sure. Hey, do you think maybe Isaiah broke his mind too early?
Felt like he had a strong setup with multi-row and with Widow Anchor and things like that, so I'm pretty sure he was confident that it was pretty much okay for him to break it.
I feel he should have waited a bit, but I can't really, go inside his mind and try to think instead of him. But maybe he was just a little bit too impatient. I think I would have went for a little, for like a few Hayate poke directly. Or just to deal a bit of more damage to like make Jesse close to death, and then at the end, I would be, and then when he has like maybe half his life points, then I would break it,
Right.
So when I have one Ray left in my deck, but at the same time, he's being cautious. He's trying to play through the possibility of Jesse, having like random outs, like main deck Twin, main deck multiple copies of Rage. That could be a thing. I don't think he's trying to deck him out anyways. That's not the best idea. However, the longer the game actually goes for, the better it will be for Isaiah, because his deck is just insane in time.
Right, exactly. Striker is the best in time kind of for game, Hayate for game. That's what
yeah. You see, there's already a Rage in his deck. I didn't even see that before. So yeah, Jesse was bound to eventually out the Mystic Mine.
Right. So he does play 2 Rage, which is pretty cool. And also, he's gonna go Silent Mining, discarding the Roar to basically add
a really good card.
What's it called? The
Sea Archiver.
Sea Archiver. That card is really good.
Really good card. That's a card that Brian Reyes actually played against me at YCS Portland. That card was really good, because it's kind of like an additional spinny,
right?
Where it gets banished when it leaves the field, but it never really leaves the field. It's always there for Mirage Stalio.
Right.
That card is amazing, by the way.
Yeah, really good. And also like the fact that Silent Mining can just get access to that directly from the deck to your hand is just really good. That way you can have constant combos every single turn. So it's pretty nice.
I think this is the play that you think.
yeah, I was right? I was right. I was right.
Draw 2.
Oh.
That's the freest draw ever. Oh yeah, he didn't
cut his deck. Yeah. Okay.
Let's see the draws. That's a whale, and oh my god, another Nibiru.
Wow. Yeah, so Jesse's definitely playing around combo decks if he's playing, I think, 2 to 3 Nibiru in his main deck. So that's.
But hey, the crazy thing is he's building his deck to beat combo, and now he's playing against something that should be considered his quote-unquote worst matchup.
Right.
And he's still killing it. He's doing amazing.
Yeah,
and he didn't even get like lucky or anything. He drew Phantasme in his opening hand. He lost the dice roll against someone who wanted him to go first. Like in theory. Okay, no, he's placing Will in the column, but he knows it's not an infinite. It can't be. Of course, yeah, it was a card that was reset off of the multi-roll. Oh, and by the way, the Heat Leo in this situation is just extremely good. I just noticed Isaiah had a Ghost Ogre in his hand all along.
If he activates well, Isaiah can Ghost Ogre it. but he has Balinks in the graveyard, so it'll be completely
Yeah.
useless to try to Ghost Ogre the Will, right? So you activate Will to revive back Sunlight Wolf from the graveyard. Okay, really good. He's gonna link away the Gazelle and also Helio.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I know what he's trying to do. He's gonna link for Phoenix, and he's gonna activate Sunlight Wolf to add back the Gazelle to his hand. Right?
Oh my.
Right,
Yeah,
because
he's won.
smart, very smart play on
Oh
Jesse.
wow.
Because you know.
Oh my god, that is very free.
That's really good. That's really good. That is really good resource management right there from Jesse. That's sick.
Crazy, yeah.
That's sick.
He outed every single spell and trap in one turn. Foxy getting rid of the multi-roll. Okay, finally a Ghost Ogre that can actually do something.
Yeah, but that's fine. But you know that spell card is still gonna get destroyed, and Sunlight Wolf is still gonna be able to add a Gazelle back from the graveyard to the hand. So it didn't really matter at this point.
That's the most important thing. That's what the same Gazelle that's being used like 3 times.
Right, and also at the same time, like Jesse still has that Phantasme in his hand, right? Whenever Isaiah links something into another monster, the Phantasme is always gonna come
Yeah.
out.
Oh, that's another really cool play. He's summoning to the Shizuku zone to get the Sea Archiver. That's really good.
Right.
And Spinny getting banished for the first time in history.
Sunlight Wolf was gonna activate its effect. Since it was relinked, reincarnation link
Oh
summon,
my god.
whatever they call it in the OCG.
Yes,
He's gonna reset the
you
spell.
Link using a monster with the same name, Reincarnate Link.
Right, so he's gonna be able to retrieve Circle back from the graveyard to his hand. Look at that. This is
Can
crazy.
you believe he was in a losing situation a few minutes ago?
And now he just broke the entire board like crazy. Like crazy.
And another funny thing is, he breaks the board by keeping Shizuku on the field. There, you can keep it. I don't care about your array, it's fine. I'm just getting rid of all of your back row.
Yeah, and the crazy thing is all the back row was reset off multi-roll, so most of them just got banished.
Yeah.
Right? So
However, the game is still not over because Isaiah has a really strong hand. Yes, Widow Anchor, Engage, Ray,
Mind
Mind
Control
Control,
as
which is
well.
already... It has the potential to break that's what the roar.
The roar. You're right. It's like automatically baits out roar like that.
Yeah, no, he has to negate. Otherwise, he can just make Ningirsu and start outing the rest of the board by playing through. Okay, of course. Yeah, you have to.
roar's
The
gonna get
roar
banished, by
was
the way.
used... Yeah, of course. It was used by using his own effect.
Right. Oh my goodness!
So
Let's see what
no-
Isaiah has in store for Jesse right now. Jesse still has the circle set. He also still has the rage set, which is pretty nice. Ooh, Lake Bound.
Oh, that gets back the Kagari to his extra deck actually.
Yeah,
and I
so-
think it's a small mulligan card.
Yeah, so it's
You
like
draw one and put back one from your hand to the deck. I think.
no. So I think you return one Link monster that was in your graveyard to your
Yeah, of course,
extra
and then-
deck, and then you draw X amount of cards equal to his Link rating. But you also
And then you
put
do
X
that.
amount of cards to its Link rating back into
So
your deck.
Ghost Ogre can do it.
No,
really?
no. It goes to the bottom of your deck.
Okay.
So yeah,
I would have gotten rid of the Ghost Ogre. No, I don't know. Wait, hold on. Does he still have it?
MST. Why would he MST that?
Sure, that.
Like he knows what it is,
yeah,
right?
oh my god, yeah, no, exactly, because he saw him add it, and then
Yeah.
said one card. It's obviously Circle.
Yeah, so I don't think that was the correct play to just blind MST the circle like that. He could have saved
Does
it.
he know the other card? I think it's a Rage, right?
It's a rage. It's definitely a rage.
Of course. No, that MST didn't really make much sense because he just searched it, so...
So he's a link away.
he's
Shizuku,
going-
Kagari,
Yeah? No,
Kagari,
of course, get back Engage.
engage. He gets back engage.
So he's gonna have 2 engages in his hand. He can do a lot of cool things.
Phantasm is
Oh
coming
my
up,
god,
baby.
Phantasm is huge.
So good.
So now we're gonna to the Sunlight Wolf zone. That's even better.
And
That's
also-
another
That's another plus for
Ooh.
Jesse as well.
enemy controller and Will. So I think Jesse plays the super combo heavy version with triple Will and possibly Appaloosa. I don't know.
He's gonna be able to add the
So-
Falco back to his hand off Sunlight Wolf's ability.
Sure, it's pretty much
Man.
one of the best ones.
Exactly.
Because you're always getting back your traps.
Exactly. Constantly getting back the traps. Constantly getting back the rage, the will.
Yeah.
Every single thing, man. It's crazy.
I feel like that multi-roll is not gonna stay in the game for a while though, because against Salamangreat, once they stabilize, well, first of all because of the rage. So You see, the MST seriously should have been used on that card. I don't know why he used it on the most recent card.
Right. And also at the same time, like Isaiah went multi-roll to try to send the Area Zero to the graveyard, right? So I'm pretty sure at this point, maybe Isaiah was going like I'm pretty sure if he's going for that line of play, he's trying to bring out a second Ray from his deck. Maybe. Right? So he can bring it out.
Yeah,
Make, like,
I think that's what. Oh,
I
of course,
think he's
second
playing
Ray for the double or nothing.
double or nothing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Of course.
Isaiah is going for that line
It's
of
the
play.
only thing that justifies it. Of course, he
Yeah.
was just trying to kill.
Right, yeah.
But wait, he would have had it actually.
Yeah.
He literally would have won.
Exactly.
Oh, and by the way, playing that spell, I forgot the name. The card that draws and recycles back Kagari. What's the name again?
Link bound.
Okay, yeah, playing that is really clever with double or nothing because it's a quote-unquote garnet. So
Right.
once you draw it,
So
not
you
only
shuffle
do you
that
get
back.
back your Kagari, you draw a card and you just put back the garnet.
Exactly. Really interesting text for both players.
For sure, for sure. We can see a lot of cards like Mystic Mine, that bound something, and Nibiru main deck.
And look, you
The
see,
skillful brand
this
is
right
ready.
here is still game one, you see. It's still game one. Alright?
Oh man!
It's still game one, so it's like it's crazy, man. The grind.
But if Isaiah can steal a game 2, he instantly wins game 3 by default. Oh, this can draw a lot. Oh, this is pretty good for him.
He's drawing 2 immediately right away.
Yes.
So destroys
And
Phantasme.
yes, he cannot do anything about it.
Right. Draw 1.
But
it-
sometimes there is just so much your draws can accomplish, I feel like. I think his like what he's trying to do is just dig for shark cannons at this point. That's the only way that you can stop Jesse from like actually killing. Nah, not even. I feel like Jesse has so much card advantage. He has will. He has enemy controller. I don't know. I think Jesse has it no matter what. Like Isaiah can really draw anything at this point. The game's kind of over. The incorrect MST kind of blew it, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a miss.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the worst miss. Oh, on a Hercules.
Yeah, if Isaiah was going for that line of play, definitely MSC should be used on the Rage.
Yeah, for sure. Especially since I'm pretty sure. I don't think he just. Okay, yeah, Metal Force Fusion, draw a card.
Food very good. Send metal draws the Ray.
Another Ray. Oh my, that is. His plan completely backfired now, and he has a lot of redundant cards now in his hands.
MST, Foolish Barrel
So-
Goods, Ash, Ogre, and the Ray in his hand. Like it's not looking good for
It's
Isaiah.
complete garbage. It's nothing to stop Jesse because Ash is completely dead after turn 1. You don't care if Gazelle gets negated anymore. It's
Yeah.
not impactful.
You're right. And also,
Okay, Shark Cannon is the good card.
yeah. So end phase Suzuku activates effect. Search Shark Cannon, chain Shark Cannon. End phase banish the Jaguar from the grave.
Yeah.
But honestly,
of course.
that wall on the field is so scary. You're seeing. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And also, at
Yeah.
and also at the same time, Jesse has the Balinks in the grave.
Uh,
Econ!
Oh, that's massive! That also plays around his Ray. Oh man.
Oh my goodness. So he activates Silent Wolf's
big.
effect to retreat back to trap. Activate Widow Anchor, target Silent Wolf, chain
no.
Econ. Silent Wolf still resolves.
Gazelle again. Episode 5 of Gazelle being summoned on the field.
Damn.
Hey, you see, he's using the effect, and oh, he plays 2 Jaguars.
believe 2 Jaguars
didn't
correct.
bother with Ash. It's just irrelevant at this point.
Yeah, Ash doesn't do anything. He already has all the
It does
resources,
nothing.
every single card in the graveyard already. So, there you go.
No, once Salamangreat get like the he can literally OTK with just beat down.
Yeah, look at this.
Oh, that's a funny one.
So he's gonna send the Sanctuary to the graveyard to lock that back row. He's gonna chain MST on area 0.
Oh,
That's fine.
okay, that's a cute
Ash
survival.
Blossom on the
Oh
area
my
0.
god! No way!
Link those two
Oh, that's
away.
massive.
Silent Wolf.
Jesse actually plays the update jammer card. Does he
Yeah.
play Transcode Talker as well? Because that would have been
I
an
think,
OTK.
yeah, I think he's going for that combo right now. I think.
I don't think so because maybe he's just flexing.
No,
but
no. He's gonna go for that play right now.
oh yeah.
He is going for that play.
Oh.
Yes, he's going for
Oh,
that
that's
play.
bad. That's bad. No.
But he has the ogre.
Ouch!
He has the ogre.
Oh.
He has the ogre.
And you're finally doing something again on Phoenix and on Transcode.
That's
so,
crazy.
Just never use non-Salamangreat cards when you play against Brandish now. Oh, and he had it, but I still though Isaiah is running on not a lot of gas, and Jesse is just. It doesn't matter how often he summons Sunlight Wolf because he's always getting it back with Jaguar. And
also
playing 2 Jaguar, what are your thinks on 2 Jaguars actually?
I think
what
2 Jaguar is absolutely correct. Shark Cannon becomes really, really good, especially if you're only playing 1 Jaguar in your deck. He'll punish you a lot. So I think having the insurance of playing 2 Jaguars in your deck is absolutely correct.
Yeah, and that's also... Oh wow, Upstart Goblin. That's also something we saw at the World Championships a lot. A lot of the OCG players were playing 2 Jaguars with Pot of Desires.
Right.
That was the OCG trend because the TCG players weren't really playing the same mentality.
Right.
And the game is over.
The game is done. So game 1 will go to Jesse. And that was pretty crazy game 1, man. That game 1 took about like 36 minutes. So there's about 3 minutes left for game 2. There's currently 3 minutes left. Anyways, guys, if you guys want to help support the channel, get your playmats today. Hit the link in the description box below at tx1.com. Both playmats are available on my website. The Egyptian God card playmat, God Amongst Us, and also the Exodia versus Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon playmat in the link in the description box below. And yeah, man, they're trying to side as quickly as possible right now at this point.
And if I can add something regarding your mats, they are amazing, my brother. A lot of my friends in Montreal are trying to get their hands on of your mats. I personally have like what three of your mats. They're
nice.
Actually really amazing.
You're too nice, Yassine. You're too nice. Thank you so much for always supporting the channel, man. I really appreciate it. And anyone who else that are watching that supports the channel, I'd like to thank you guys so much as well for helping support what I do. So, anyways, there you go. You know, moving on to game 2.
So I hate saying this, but I think Isaiah is gonna win in 2 seconds. So this is probably gonna be a draw.
Yeah.
I hope not. I hope not. But Jesse has a huge advantage if this is not like a 30-second match.
Yeah, and Isaiah forced Jesse to go first. Isaiah forced Jesse to go first.
Oh, so he's just gonna Ayate for game.
We'll see.
He has 2 win conditions now.
So
he has either Hayate or he has. Oh, that's a brick. The no Gazelle access. He's just
Hita, smart. Set 1, pass. It looks like Jesse has Hanger Tops and also Phantasme in his hand, on Isaiah's hand.
Droll and Lockbird. I don't like that in the game.
Droll and Lockbird. He's an MSC the set.
MSC again.
That's fine. The Econ.
Sure. Econ is not too great with Hita. You kind of want her to die so you can.
No, but Econ going first in this current situation right now can actually be steal games because people can just try to Hayate for game, right? But when you have Econ,
yes,
then for Jesse's current situation,
it's still kind of weird with Hita because you kind of want her to die so you can Surge Gazelle. But I mean, I can understand if you have an interruption, might as well set it because, as you said, Hayate could come up. And Isaiah has a huge control over the game.
My God.
But that's a big miss.
Jesse, Isaiah's hand is Widow Anchor, Drone Lockbird, and I think Widow Anchor, Drone Lockbird, and what?
I haven't seen. I think he has Metal Force Fusion. No, Mind Control.
Mind Control. Okay.
Yeah, that's a really reactive hand. I'm not a big fan, and also, it looks like Jesse has a huge brick and he can't do anything.
Mind Control,
but
that's fine.
His Phantasme will just come
link
back.
away. Hita and Droll.
Oh, it's not the most productive.
Like Isaiah just needs to do damage at this point. Unicorn. Oh, Phantasme is coming out.
So huge.
No, but the thing is, Isaiah only has 1 card in hand. So if he targets the Phantasme, yeah, Jesse has his match. It's done.
Jesse already won, and he didn't even need a good hand for that. It's just, I don't know. I feel like Isaiah's hand was not only extremely reactive, but on top of that, it was not productive at all. It just has a lot of cards that are complete garbage in this match. I mean, that's it. The game's already over. It's time.
The game is done. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Yassine, thank you so much for helping co-commentate this match with me. All right, guys. This is your boy Sam from Team Zero and Sam signing out. All right, guys. Peace.
Run up the scope, run it out. Yeah, run up the scope.